Hello, everyone. We are going to be watching the BlizzCon 2023 opening ceremony. We're like 5-ish minutes away. They just took the timer away. So we're going to see what happens. This might be like 4 minutes that you'll want to skip forward. Or it won't, you know? We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. I think we're like 3 minutes and 20 seconds out. Or it could mean a delay. And if there's a delay, then that's gonna feel bad. Let's run these ads early on Twitch. We're streaming on multiple platforms now. And so it's a little loosey-goosey. It's a little crazy. It's a little wild. So we'll see what happens. What am I expecting? I've been saying it multiple times through the start of the stream for the past hour. I want to be excited about Blizzard again. That is what I want. I don't know in what form that goes, or looks like, or what it is. I just know that I want to be excited about Blizzard games again. And I want to not be embarrassed to be excited about Blizzard games again. So I suppose we will see if that happens. I don't know. I don't really know if I have expectations. Yeah, it's, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anything can happen, really. We'll see how it goes. I would like to see the new survival game. I think that would be kind of cool. I don't think StarCraft shows up. I think we get some Blizzard IP in a TV show of some sort, a Netflix or a whatever. It's kind of interesting because they're definitely going to put on some sort of mobile component to this show, which is kind of funny because the majority of the people watching the show, at least on Twitch, are going to be very upset when they do that. However, they're probably going to be speaking to their biggest audience when they talk about mobile games. And when I say biggest audience, I mean like biggest audience of players actively playing the titles. Someone said there was a report earlier that Diablo Immortal was making like $2 million a day without China. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, because that's a lot of money. So there's probably going to be a lot of mobile components there. We have a prediction going on in both of our streams on if Metzen will open the show. Who will be the first person out on stage? I do believe Metzen is the first person on the stage. We're going to find out in like 30 seconds. Maybe even less, maybe like 5 seconds. Begin the show. All right, they're running late. They're running late. Oh, music fade. Here we go. It's happening. Yep, they got the quintessential BlizzCon countdown. How stupid is it that I already have chills? God, I'm the biggest Blizzard simp. All right, so there's a mobile reference. I mean, fuck, this is like actually working on me. And I hate that for me.
This is BlizzCon 2023. Please welcome the president of Blizzard Entertainment, Ibarra.
God.
Let's go!
Oh, I don't like it.
How's everybody doing? Oh man, you know, this is the best gaming community in the world, hands down. Hands down. Thank you, wow. Hello, BlizzCon. You know, it is so good to be back in person, finally. All of us. I love you too. All of us at Blizzard have missed this so much. 4 years, it's been 4 years. You know what I say to that? That's too damn long. Where's our heroes of Overwatch at?
No.
Adventurers of Sanctuary? Defenders of Azeroth? And gamers everywhere, welcome! We love sharing what we're working on all the time. But to
Did that
share
guy
it in
just
person
scream,
with
what
all
about
of you,
StarCraft?
and to hear your stories, it cannot be matched. Meeting you all face to face inspires us.
Man.
And we put this energy and enthusiasm back into everything we do. Thank you all for being here. In fact, we have tens of thousands of you here in Anaheim, California today, and we hope you enjoy the immersive experience we've created here at the show. We also have millions of people watching right now on stream.
Really? Is there
BlizzCon,
millions?
Please help me welcome everyone watching from around the world. Whether you're a hardcore or a casual gamer, or if it's been a while since you picked up one of our games, we're here to show you the Blizzard we are today and the Blizzard we are becoming. But BlizzCon isn't just about the latest updates from Blizzard. It's all about you. Players are at the forefront of everything we do, and we're devoted to supporting these incredible communities, communities you can be proud of to be part of. All of us, gamers, developers, and fans, we all are united in our shared love for gaming. The person sitting next to you or watching online and chat with you could be your next guildmate, teammate, or lifelong friend. We all have this in common.
Chad,
I've always felt Blizzard brings
Don't be
players together
parasocial,
a little
Chad.
differently. Our players have made connections that span continents, languages, and generations. We all have that one story, that incredible play of the game, that clutch card draw, or that raid encounter that your guild barely survived. I know, I've been there too. I know many of us have friends we've met in one of our games. A friend who began just as someone we hung out with in game, but who was there for us to celebrate our real life wins or to support us during a difficult time. That's certainly been true for me. Thanks to my experience playing Blizzard games over the last 25 years, I've met most of my best friends from all over. And I'm so grateful that some of them are here today. Gus, Pika, Nick, Scoodles, and of course Billy and Kaylee, who put up with my raid wipes all too often.
Yeah, Scoodles, my
I always know
boy.
that no matter what is going on in real life, they will be there.
Let's
No matter
go,
what game we're
Scoodles.
playing. These friends are a constant I can always rely on. And I know many of you share that feeling. BlizzCon truly is about all of us, as players, as equals, as friends. As we bring these amazing experiences to more places, build technology that allows more gamers to experience our worlds, and create characters and stories more players can relate to, the Blizzard community grows. And more importantly, our friendships grow. All of us are so grateful to be part of this community. And in everything we do, we are in service to you. We know we don't do everything perfectly, but thanks to your feedback, we never stop striving to do
You
it right.
fucked up that line.
We are here to foster joy and belonging for everyone. We're proud of the worlds we build, but your experiences within those worlds bring them to life, and your connections with each other are what inspires us the most. Now, many of you may have heard the recent news about Blizzard joining the Xbox gaming family.
Yeah. Woo! They love money.
Blizzard and Xbox believe that gaming is a unifier, that we should all be able to play anywhere and any way we want to play. That when the creativity of some of the best developers, artists, and storytellers in the world is fearlessly unleashed, everyone wins. With that in mind,
Wait, isn't that the...
someone is here backstage who'd like to say hello.
Oh, it's Spencer. Spencer's coming out.
Over the years, he and I played a bunch of games together. Please join me in welcoming my friend, our friend, the CEO of Microsoft Gaming, Phil Spencer.
Thank you, Mike. And hello, everybody, BlizzCon. This is my first BlizzCon ever. And it's great to feel the energy in the room. You are the reason we make games. Your love for these games truly is inspiring. I recently have spent so much time playing
Scoodles,
Diablo
chat.
4 with my friends. Season 2 is awesome. And I can tell you that I can't wait for you to see what the team has planned for that game. It's going to be awesome. Blizzard occupies a special place in the gaming industry, for me as well. Throughout Blizzard's history, they've pioneered and refined so much across the gaming industry, and many of you here today have been a part of that journey. Think of Diablo. It propelled the action RPG genre forward. StarCraft. Spawned the foundation of what esports would eventually become. And with StarCraft 2, it was a major catalyst for the evolution of games as live entertainment. World of Warcraft.
Phil Spencer.
Changed not only how people developed and supported games, but really it introduced a much wider
looking
audience
cute
to the
there,
concept
Phil.
of online communities. And Overwatch. Not only reimagined gameplay, but also the representation possible in class-based shooters. Blizzard's influence is everywhere, and because of its enduring legacy and phenomenal revolutionary development, with a care and a craft that is incredibly rare in this industry. Our commitment at Xbox is to bring more great games to more players in more places. And now that Blizzard is part of Xbox, we will nurture the essence of what has made Blizzard unique. We're going to empower our new colleagues in a culture of trust, inclusion, and collaboration to continue what they do best, redefining existing genres, creating new, never-before-seen experiences, and uniting players globally in new ways, in Azeroth, in Sanctuary, in near-future Earth, and beyond.
He mentioned
It's been a
StarCraft
privilege
again.
to welcome the teams at Blizzard to Xbox, and I'm honored to be able to be here to help welcome all of you to BlizzCon 2023. Having seen what's in store for players, I can say the future of Blizzard is brighter than ever. And you all have so much to look forward to in this show.
Would you say it's $69 billion brighter?
So I'll get out of here, let you see the show. Thanks everyone for the warm reception, and have a great time at BlizzCon. Thank you.
How about that? You know, part of what makes this such an exciting time for Blizzard is that we've never been more empowered, free, and dedicated to holding true to what makes Blizzard unique than we are today.
Where's Phil?
We are accountable for creating this next chapter of Blizzard with all of you. We take this responsibility very seriously as we learn, grow, and get better every day. This is the start of a new era. So much more is possible, and you'll see some of that over the next couple days.
Okay.
Coming up, you'll hear from some new friends and some old friends who are returning to the BlizzCon stage to show more about the games and the worlds we all love.
Okay.
Before I go, I want to take a moment to thank our Blizzard team.
Oh! Wait, is he getting emotional?
You are some of the most talented individuals on the planet, and collectively, we are capable of building the most legendary universes in gaming. Our future, our creative freedom, our path forward is truly our own. And I know we all stand together with a singular goal: to exceed player expectations and foster and support each other. Thank you for everything you do.
Huh.
BlizzCon, many of the Blizzard team are here today in Anaheim, working hard to ensure you enjoy your time here. We all love talking to players, so please don't be shy. Come up and chat with us. Finally, on behalf of everyone at Blizzard, we want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, from the bottom of my heart to our players, past, present, and future. Thank you for your passion.
That was kind of cool that he got choked up.
And most importantly, thank you for being part of our communities. This is what BlizzCon is all about. Everything we do is for all of you, and it's an honor to be a part of these worlds with you. Now, welcome to BlizzCon.
That was pretty cool. All right, now blow my dick off.
You wanted to see if there was more out there. Well, see for yourself.
I'm gonna kick everyone finish line.
Did you really think this would be a fair fight?
Oh my god. That was disgusting. Yo, nerf this!
Mama's got you!
Hey, it was Faria. That's cool.
I'm in my widow era now. Wow. And you out there, the fans, it's been a joy.
Hey, it's Zoe.
Share this experience with all of you. Thank you so much.
Come on. It's time I showed you something.
Please welcome Overwatch Game Director, Aaron Keller.
Oh boy, leading with Overwatch.
Hello, BlizzCon!
Why did he say it like that?
Ever since we first revealed Overwatch in 2014, you have grown this universe into something truly unique and beautiful. Every single day, we see millions of players jumping into matches, forging new friendships, and showing off their skills. We launched Overwatch 2 last October, and it has been such an incredible year. Since then, you've been crushed by Diva's mech over 26 million times, had more than 79 million lives saved by Baptiste,
What?
and played
Celebrate with the
65 years
BlizzCon collection.
worth of
What?
prop hunt. I love prop hunt.
Was that an MTX
The
shout out?
development of Overwatch is first and foremost focused on you, our players. We want our game to represent this global community, from the release of our Samoa map, to our celebration of Pride, to our first tie-in Peruvian heroes, Lifeweaver and Alari. We also want Overwatch to recognize those focused on achievement and prowess, and released our new progression system and the first set of Hero Mastery courses this year. And for those that just want something a little different, we've run April Fools and released a dating sim, an actual dating sim, Loverwatch. Listening to your feedback is important to us, and it's driven the team to look at changes to some of the core systems of the game. We've been hard at work on an overhaul of our competitive system, and we'll get into that a bit today and a bunch more over the course of BlizzCon. And there is so much more to come. We'd like to give you all a glimpse at as much as we're able to show you coming next year. And boy, do we have some fun things to talk about. So let's get into it. To share our first big announcement, I am honored to introduce the art director of Overwatch, Dion Rogers.
Okay, I mean, sure, Dion Rogers does a great fucking job at their job. They cut his mic.
Sorry, I'm a bit excited. The energy is awesome in here. You know, Aaron and I have been working on this universe since before Overwatch had a name. Working together with an incredible team back at Blizzard. Many are with us today at BlizzCon. Creating such an incredible game with so many amazing people and seeing what it means to you all, it's meant everything to us. And out of all the things we work on, one of our favorites is to create new heroes. You know, Overwatch is full of big personalities, and it takes a special individual to really stand out. And the team has been working hard to make sure no one could predict who this next hero is. We haven't leaked any articles. We haven't leaked a spray or two. And we've left 0 hints, especially not in our recent Samoa map. Now, who's ready to meet the newest hero?
It's John Spartan.
Sorry to
keep you all waiting. But now that I'm here, let's have some fun. Yep, that's my name, all right. And this right here is Gunny. And she can light
He
up
looks
the whole
badass.
dance floor. And this one's Cha-Cha. He's a sensitive little fella, a real hothead. And when I fire them both, it's double trouble. Actual gameplay footage.
Wait, is he like?
Going so soon, I'm gonna miss ya. Don't tell me that's it. Both hearts pumping. I got your back. For now.
What?
Here I come. Say quick Kiki. We got him where we want him.
That's kind of interesting.
Unbelievable.
So was I worth the wait? We're gonna have a hell of a
Part of me thinks it's kind of stupid, but also kind of cool that he's just in the video going, Samoa.
That's awesome. I love that trailer. We had a lot of fun working on it. It's amazing to finally announce Malga. He was first introduced, you guys know, 4 years ago in a short story, and he's been the subject of a lot of fun theories. Ever since that first introduction, fans have been asking when he may become a playable hero. We're excited. We finally have our first Samoan hero. Malga, his name, it means mountain in Samoan. He portrays himself as this big, loud brute. However, this is just a facade.
The Rock was taken.
He's a cunning
Funny
tactician,
enough.
always one step ahead of his enemies. One of the core goals whenever we make an Overwatch character is that people see themselves in our heroes. We're always striving for greater authenticity and representation with each hero. And with Malga, we got a lot of help, actually. Even his tattoo was created by an amazing Samoan tattoo artist named C.E. Lufau. Malga's super fun. Thank you. It was awesome.
I like his
Malga's super
design.
fun to play.
I have no
He's easy to
interest in
learn,
playing
hard to
Overwatch.
master, with what I like to call a brutal but cunning play style. We hope you love him as much as we do. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Join us later today for a Malga Deep Dive panel taking place here at the BlizzCon Arena and online for people at home. We'll talk with the team that helped create Malga and also how to best utilize his amazing abilities when he joins Overwatch in Season 8. Finally, we know Malga's going to be pretty awesome when he joins competitive play. But before then, some of the best players in the world are competing in this weekend's Overwatch World Cup. Let's check it out.
Is this all they have for Overwatch?
Legacy. A legacy is forever. All year long, teams around the world have battled, chasing glory, hoping to etch their homeland in the history books.
That is insane! He's still fragging like a madman! And it's a 5-man rampage! Oh, what? Oh,
They've tasted victory. They've overcome
Didn't they kill
defeat,
this?
And all along, the hopes of their fans have lifted them up.
absolutely beautiful!
And now, at long last, the Overwatch World Cup finals are here. And for the first time in 4 years, we're all together once more, back to where it all began. Each team can see their name on the championship trophy. The community has rallied behind them, and the wait is finally over.
I've missed you dearly!
The Overwatch World Cup finals start now.
Please Please welcome Overwatch esports host, Zoe Gschwind.
Wow, fantastic to see all those memories on the big screen. And we're here to make some more. What's up, BlizzCon? It's so great to be back here after 4 years with the Overwatch World Cup. This event has always been such a special event because it truly serves as a worldwide tribute to the beautiful and diverse Overwatch community. This weekend, we get to celebrate teams and players from around the world, each with their unique takes on the playstyles, their different personalities. We're going to see different metas emerge even. It's just very exciting to see familiar faces, big household names in the competitive Overwatch scene take the stage, form those star-studded lineups, Fearless.
This is what you open with?
Gushue and the likes. But each year, we also get to witness
I love
new
Zoe.
players emerging onto the scene, taking the spotlight.
But
it truly is a special event for a special community, and I'm very honored and truly happy to be part of it all. Now I know that all of you here in Anaheim and everyone watching at home is joining us from all over the world. As you can see, so are our players. Among them, a former 3-time World Cup champions, Team South Korea, and the only team that managed thus far to stop their reign, and that is the United States of America.
Yeah, go America! Woo!
That's right. Well, I tell you, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. If you watch the group stages and if you watch the first game today, tough competition ahead for Team USA. And if you want to find out if one of our former champions will remain victorious or if one of the other 6 teams will seize their inaugural season title, make sure to join us. Not only will you be treated to fantastic gameplay, of course, no, you will also earn special drops all weekend long on the Play Overwatch Twitch channel. Now, we have a lot of amazing Overwatch 2 action on the horizon and so much to play for our teams. We got over $500,000 on the line and counting, raised directly by all of you, our passionate and amazing fans. Yeah, give it up for yourself.
What?
Now, of course, the winning team will walk away with a big bag, but this year, each and every single player out of the 43 teams participating will be earning a share. And this is unprecedented in Overwatch esports history, and it would not be possible without all of you. So once again, thank you so much.
Man, I kind of feel bad for Zoe.
We will be crowning the 2023 Overwatch World Cup champions, and you can catch all the matches and all the action live in Hall B, as well as, of course, on stream. I'm going to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing some of you as well. And now, please welcome back Aaron with a few more things to share on the game side.
Thank you, Zoe. Malga is awesome. And the World Cup matches all weekend will be so much fun. But Overwatch has another thing happening here at BlizzCon. Earlier this week, we launched a new limited-time game mode.
This thing
special
is
skins as part of an exciting
kind of
collaboration
fire,
with
by the way.
one of the biggest K-pop groups in the world. Everyone can jump in-game right now to take part, as well as check out their brand new music video for Perfect Night. And in honor of this collaboration, LeSeraphim will take the stage and perform in the arena tomorrow after the community night ends around 6 p.m. Pacific.
What? Did you hear that guy in the background?
Working on partnerships like this, or what we did with One Punch Man earlier this year, are incredibly fun. Yes. They provide us, both the dev team and you, the players, a chance to experience some of our favorite universes and artists through the unique style of Overwatch. And next year, we have even more of these for you all to geek out about. Sadly, we can't reveal what those are all just yet, but maybe there are some other things coming in 2024 that we could give you a hint about. The Overwatch team has never had such clarity of vision when it comes to the future. From direct feedback, we hear what you love and want us to focus on. So, who wants to see a few of the things we're working on for next year? We are creating a brand new core PvP game mode, Clash. In this new competitive mode, there are 5 points positioned in a row. The center point starts as the first objective, and the teams battle back and forth over the map, pushing into enemy territory or defending their own. Once a team captures all 5 points or reaches the maximum score, they win. Our initial Clash map is a tribute to a location we showed at Overwatch's first BlizzCon. And it's one of my personal favorites. They say cherry blossoms are a sign of rebirth and rejuvenation. And in 2024, a rebirth of one of the original Overwatch maps is in order. Within the Clash mode, we are returning to the home of the Shimada clan with the new Hanamura map, Hanaoka. Additionally, we are working on overhauls to some of our most important in-game systems. Overwatch is a highly competitive game, and in early 2024, we'll release a reworked version of our competitive system with all new competitive rewards. And with Seasons, one of the team's goals has been to create themes that speak to so many of the cool and awesome things that we all love. Next year, you'll experience Eldritch Horror, Egyptian mythology, witches, and even a mirror universe where heroes become villains and villains become heroes. And of course, Overwatch is nothing without its heroes. Mauga is the 39th hero in Overwatch, and in 2024, we'll be releasing 3 more, and we want to give you a glimpse of 2 of them. A new damage hero, Venture, is coming in Season 10, and a support currently codenamed Space Ranger in Season 12. And this is just scratching the surface of everything we have in the works. Join us tomorrow here and online, where we go in depth on all of this in our What's Next panel. It will have more information on Clash, the reworked competitive system, a closer look at Space Ranger, even early gameplay footage of Venture, and so much more. And lastly, for the first time ever during a BlizzCon, not only is our next hero playable in the Overwatch Hall here in Anaheim, but all of you at home can play Mauga all weekend in-game, including Quick Play, going live right after the BlizzCon opening ceremony concludes.
Man, it's hard for me to just like not be a full-on hater right now.
Thank you all. We'll see you in game.
That was way too long.
By the blood of the willing, we call thee home.
Yo, we took down a 100. Let's go, baby. High Priest, steal the High Priest. Yes, yes.
Dude, I am shaking so hard.
Congratulations, the game is out.
Oh, I'm pumped for Diablo 4. I think it's gonna be the best.
What if you guys play it right now?
Hell yeah, really?
Yeah. I will cry.
That would be amazing.
This is awesome.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Go!
Run! We really are doubling down on this idea that you can look the way you want, you can play the way you want, you can really make your own fantasy in this game.
She looks like me.
Oh, that man. Well, that's gonna get memed.
He comes in as crazy. Oh my god, the butcher.
Boy.
Instantly died.
They revived me.
I'm gonna find some demons and I'm gonna shove my green foot right up there.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, it was Co.
There are literally like goosebumps.
Go down a bit more, go down a bit more, go down a bit more. You got her! Yes! Let's go!
They used a streamer who's not even watching this.
You fight the darkness.
He's offline.
And be beautiful in sin.
Hail Lilith, Blessed Mother.
You can pet the dogs, by the way.
Is Rod coming to the
Please welcome
stage?
the general manager of Diablo.
Yes.
Rod Ferguson.
Yes. Now this could be fun. Not because of anything they're about to announce, but because Rod's fun.
How's everybody doing? Having fun? This feels amazing. So glad you're here. And I'm so happy the people at home are here as well. You know, watching that was such a great reminder of what a fantastic community we have and what an exciting year it's been. Now, you might have missed it, but in there was a clip of a blind gamer, Tylanif, defeating our hardest boss, Uber Lilith. Now, we strive to make Diablo as approachable and as accessible as possible.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
Watching clips like that make me and the
cool.
team extremely proud. And of course, I love the tattoos. And, you know, I still can't believe over 1,000 people got permanent Diablo tattoos at our Hell's Inc. events.
Yeah, I know, man. That's
you know,
crazy. Who would do that?
Main for life. So, you know, we talk a lot about.
I hope someone in the audience, and I'll never actually promote this again. I hope someone in the audience
for even more experiences in that dark.
ask him to show his malignant
High
tunnel.
heavens and the burning hells, a little place we call Sanctuary. And in that time, I've been very fortunate to work with some of the best developers in the industry, people who love Diablo as much as the rest of us. And it was their passion and dedication to this universe that released a great new Diablo game every year for the last 3 years. Diablo 2 Resurrected brought the return of the classic that helped define the genre. Remastered. I love Diablo 2. So it was remastered for a new generation now for PC and console. And Diablo Immortal brought Sanctuary to mobile for the first time, bringing millions of new players into our universe.
Oh.
In fact, you might not know this, but 60% of Diablo Immortal players have never played a Diablo game before. So we really welcome them to our universe. And then, of course,
mobile games,
there's
man.
Diablo 4. Now, it was that kind of excitement that made it the biggest launch in Blizzard's history. And it means so much to the team to see how you've embraced it. You know, we've played over 1.5 billion hours together so far, and it's your love for the game that drives us. Thanks to you, we've made a lot of changes over the last 5 months. In fact, our patch notes for Season of Blood, our second season, were over 14,000 words long, because that is how much our community has influenced and will continue to influence the evolution of Sanctuary.
I'm trying not to be cynical, but talking about word counts on a patch
now is the perfect time to pick your class,
not what I expected.
Join Phil Spencer, and see what the hell it's all about. And with that, I'd like to introduce Diablo 4's 2 production directors. They help lead the teams who are building everything we do today.
Is my boy Joe coming?
Please welcome Tiffany Watt and Chris Wilson.
Oh, never mind. Wait, Chris Wilson? They have the same name? Oh, that's a meme.
Hey, BlizzCon. The last time I was on stage, I was helping to announce Diablo 4. To be here today with all of you is so awesome.
The launch was incredible. We're really excited to be here today to share what's coming next.
What the fuck?
But first, let's highlight some of the player feedback that's in Season of Blood today. So many of you have told us that you wanted more in-game activities. So we've given you a couple this season. One now, and another coming early next month.
They're gonna.
So live now is our new
The
boss
PoE
ladder.
community is just gonna put him and then put Chris at
From
home.
level 55 to 100. That will also see the return of our
Like
kind of
that's it.
gross but farmable
Second
and
big
rewarding
meme.
friend Duriel, who you can go after for Uber uniques that everybody's been sieging for. And with those new bosses dropping both uniques and uber uniques at a much higher rate, and even dropping some special cosmetics,
I
you're
feel
gonna
so
wanna make your
bad
way to
for
level
him.
100 so you can fight them all.
Chris
So
Wilson
in
was
the
already
Season
on the
of Blood,
D3 team.
we've
We memed
rebalanced
it
the
already.
game, letting you get to level 100 about 40%
What about
faster
second
than in
memes?
Season 1.
I know I've been taking advantage of that experience boost, and I have 2 characters in Season 2 already. Of course, all that leveling is about getting that amazing loot. So we've also changed how item power works. We've raised the power cap, and it's now more closely tied to the level of monster you defeat to get it. The more challenging the fight, the better the loot. There's still lots of work to be done with reworking itemization. In fact, it's one of our highest priorities. But this, along with upgrades to some of our unique items, is a great first step. So please keep that feedback coming. Now let's talk about quality of life. Here's a few improvements that came directly from you. All of your renown rewards now carry over season to season and from the Eternal Realm. Additional character slots. We added 2 this season, so you can create even more characters and try different builds. A targeting dummy has been added to Kyovashad as you can test, so you can test those builds before you run into
Bro, are we going over patch notes?
Searching and filtering your stash is now possible, and your stash is now available in every town in Sanctuary. World bosses appear almost twice as often, so you can die almost twice as often. And we've also freed up some inventory space by making gems a crafting material to make even more room for those uber uniques. Those are just a few of the new additions already in the game, but we're not done with Season of Blood yet.
In fact, starting next week, we'll introduce 5 unique class-specific rings that will let you relive some of the fun from Season of the Malignant. That's right, Necromancers. Once again, corpses will automatically do your bidding just by being in your presence. Then on December 5th, we'll also be adding an enchanting preview to the Occultist. So this will allow you to see which affixes are possible before you spend your hard-earned gold.
God.
It's just another way to give you even more control over making just the right build for the challenge at hand. Also on December 5th, as promised, we'll have another exciting new in-game activity, a 6-week event called Abattoir of Zir. It's a highly replayable pinnacle experience designed for players who have reached level 100, slain Uber Duriel, and mastered all of the other challenges that Season of Blood has to offer. Those who survive will attain a paragon glyph constructed of the Vampire Lord's very own blood. But beware, Abattoir of Zir starts difficult and only gets harder. And of course, as we near the end of Season of Blood, it'll be holiday time, not only here, but in Sanctuary as well. Our first ever holiday event, Midwinter Blight, starts on December 12th.
Isn't that right? When does PoE season start?
Transform the Fractured Peaks into a winter
Is that-
terrorland, and it'll bring a whole new meaning to the word sleigh ride. Yeah.
About then?
And be sure to
Okay,
keep
so
your
that's
eyes
like
peeled
their
for a mysterious red cloak
competitor, I guess, to whenever
Nothing
the
is as
PoE
terrifying
season
as
starts.
Chris's puns, but I will be sure to check out Midwinter Blight. From there, we are on to Season 3. We can't go into too much detail now, but with the endgame being so important, let's talk about leaderboards. We're creating a whole new type of weekly challenge dungeon called the Gauntlet, where the heroes of Sanctuary can compete for their class ranking against their friends, their clan, or anyone in the world. Watch out, Mike Ibarra, I am coming for you. At the end of each week, the heroes with the highest rank will be added to the Seasonal Hall of Ancients, where their name and build will live on. So, that's a quick look at where we are today. And while the live game is our #1 priority right now, we have a separate Diablo 4 team that's been working hard on our next chapter.
Oh.
So how about a little teaser?
Oh.
It's super early, but as we look to expand on the story we started in Diablo 4, we're going to take you somewhere even darker, where hatred's influence continues to consume Sanctuary.
Is this season 3 or the expansion?
played a part in what has happened here. You abdicated your choice to this child.
Oh, we're going to Act 3.
Step she takes, I grow stronger.
Nice.
No salvation in the light.
Next year.
Vessel of Hatred is Diablo 4's first expansion. Its campaign will continue the dark tale that began in Diablo 4 as we learn the fate of the prime evil Mephisto and his demonic plans for Sanctuary. To do that, we'll be visiting a region new to Diablo 4 and a fan favorite from Diablo 2. The lush jungles known to outsiders as Torajan, but known by the locals as Nahantu. With this new story set in a mysterious new region, comes new ways to play, new evils to vanquish, and of course, a completely new class never seen before in the Diablo universe.
Oh, new class. Not Paladin.
Vessel of Hatred releases late next year, and we cannot wait to share more about it this summer.
Now, before we leave, we want you to know that it's your passion that drives us. Your feedback will continue to help us evolve and improve the Diablo 4 experience for years to come. We couldn't be more excited about our future, and we hope that you are too. Our team has put in a lot of hard work, and we love seeing your love for this game. So please join us tomorrow. We have a special Diablo 4 campfire panel where we'll be sharing more details about the expansion, deeper dive on some of the upcoming game changes, and we'll also have a special Q&A session to close it out. So enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you, and we'll see you in Sanctuary.
They said this summer, though. I wonder if that's at the Xbox event at E3. When it gets announced or like shown more. What is this? Oh yeah, I need I should play some Marvel Snap.
Butters, go buy World of Warcraft, install it on your computer, and join the online sensation before we all murder you. All right then.
Oh wait, is this WoW or Hearthstone?
Welcome to the world of Warcraft.
Oh wait, this is WoW. Oh, I thought this was Hearthstone.
And I'm a shaman.
Wow, they're...
I'm Mr. T, and this is my night elf mohawk.
See, there's no such thing as a night elf mohawk.
Shut up, fool!
This role-playing game where heroes like Leroy Jenkins do battle.
Leroy Jenkins!
That would be the world of Warcraft.
You're a player in the NFL, but what you're most proud of is that you've rated third nationally in dungeon progression.
Timing was perfect. That was fire.
I mean, this is kind of a cool montage.
For the Alliance!
Oh! Get Metzen out there. Bring the fucking hype man. Fucking bring Metzen out right fucking now.
Please welcome the General Manager of Warcraft, John Haidt.
John who? You mean Chris Metzen?
And thank you. And we are ready to work. Anybody here for Warcraft today? Yeah!
I gotta say, WoW is kind of having a renaissance
Big
right
shout
now.
out to the Warcraft teams. They are so happy to be here today. We have so much cool stuff to show you. So give it up for my Warcraft teams.
Is it? At least on Twitch, yeah. Classic Plus is big, right? Or Classic is big. Not retail.
Can you believe that almost 30 years ago, a dispute between orcs and humans led to one of the longest running fantasy adventures in video game history? Right? Generations of players have called Azeroth home. Teenagers that first played Warcraft.
Can he
when
not
it was
zip up
released,
his jacket?
I know you're out there. Are now parents. Right? Raising new heroes to take on the raids and battlegrounds of this timeless adventure.
Is he like trying to show his gut to relate to the audience, or like what's going on here?
It's those shared stories of Azeroth, both in-game and out, that make up this universe. Today is a great day for Warcraft.
JP, don't be mean. I'm that guy. I'm the audience. That
will take us through the next
I'm related
and beyond. Oh yeah. With a variety of games to entertain you, we welcome everyone to find your community.
Yeah, fucking bring Metzen out.
Just practice. We're going to give you a chance to do it a little louder later.
You said the thing.
Throughout the taverns of Azeroth,
He looks like Dan with hair. Someone said Shroud in 30 years, and I kind of agree with that.
Card play.
I'll turn it up a little bit.
Hearthstone. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Marvel Snap.
I like to imagine humans and orcs getting together, showing off their collections, and boasting of their deeds. But in the basements of those same taverns, they're playing a new game. Warcraft Rumble. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Me too. Which puts the battlefields and dungeons of Azeroth in the palm of your hand. And finally, World of Warcraft. WoW immerses us into Azeroth, where we are the champions, fighting alongside each other in shared adventure. Almost 20 years ago, WoW revolutionized online communities and reimagined the enduring entertainment of massively multiplayer gaming. The very first BlizzCon was introduced our first expansion, so it's only fitting that we're here today to lay the foundation for WoW's future. Yeah. Azeroth is a home we can always escape to. A home that is always waiting for us. Together, we build this universe. Our teams craft the worlds and the adventures, but it is all of you who bring it to life. You are the heartbeat of the brand new adventures that are about to unfold. From all of us on the Warcraft teams here at Blizzard Entertainment, thank you.
Please welcome, from Hearthstone, lead designer Cora Georgiou.
Oh, okay. So they're going to save Metzen for, wow. I thought he was about to drop some crazy shit.
Hello, BlizzCon. Well, I have a pretty good view from up here. It's really nice to see you all. We are thrilled
I won,
to
by the way.
soon be celebrating Hearthstone's 10th anniversary.
God, I'm fucking old.
I know. I'm getting old. It's a decade of telling tales around
Shut the
Azeroth
fuck up, 10
with all
fucking
of you.
years?
Whether you aspire to climb the ladder to legend, enjoy brawling with friends in the battlegrounds, or maybe you've just listened to the 10-hour version of the Saviors of Uldum theme song. Thank you all for being a part of our bustling tavern. We invite players, both old and new, to join us for our 10th anniversary next March. But we have so much to enjoy before
Bro, what
then.
the fuck? That game's been out 10 fucking years.
Let's talk about what's happening right now in Hearthstone and in Battlegrounds.
God damn it.
We're setting the stage for a standoff in Hearthstone's upcoming expansion, Showdown in the Badlands, which takes place in Azeroth's Wild West. Two strangers will cross paths, an outlaw and a lone ranger. Though they may not know it now, together they are destined for a grand adventure.
What? Oh, the trailer was supposed to start at. Okay.
In the beginning, I was all alone, trying my best to do some good out there.
Is that Mercer?
But it didn't take long to realize that with the right friends,
oh, that's Travis,
everything would change.
Step aside.
The Critical Role cast is all over Hearthstone.
They knew the townsfolk were up to something sinister.
Let's move!
Right behind you! And it was like a powder keg waiting to explode.
We did it! No.
Oh, nuts. As it turned out, I had the right backup waiting for me. Just when I needed it.
Let's do this.
You got it, partner.
I didn't intentionally pursue leadership.
I'm gonna punch ya!
What? How does Hearthstone play these days?
Candle mud slider.
Sleeping like a rock.
Let's show these fine folks some Badlands hospitality.
Well, looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
It's the same. I haven't like seen Hearthstone gameplay in a while. It's also kind of sad because I probably spent what, like $500 on fucking packs. Oh my god.
That's right. Our beloved Reno Jackson and Elise Starseeker are getting an origin tale. They'll work together to save the Badlands from the Bloodrock Town's nefarious mining operation.
That was 10 years ago.
Decks are returning.
That's fine.
With cards like Reno Lone Ranger, Hearthstone's first ever neutral hero card. We'll talk more about him at the What's Next panel later today, where we'll also be revealing a motherlode of exciting new cards. You can get your hands on them and more when Showdown in the Badlands releases on November 14th.
Wait, what? That's like
Now,
11 days from now.
I know you may be thinking, a new expansion. That's a lot of new cards, on top of 5 sets that are already in the standard rotation. And if you're a new player or you're coming back after a break, that can be a little overwhelming. So we have been hard at work to make it easier than ever to join us. We're excited to announce catch-up packs. These are game-changing for getting your collection caught up. You see what we did there? Instead of the typical 5 cards you'd find in a regular Hearthstone card pack, you can get up to 50 cards from a single catch-up pack.
What?
The cards you receive will all be from within the last 2 years, ready to play and constructed. All of our players are going to get catch-up packs to open once you log in, and for all of you here at BlizzCon in person, or those of you at home who purchased either BlizzCon collection, we're also gifting you a few more packs. For anyone who's been away for a while, all of these packs can add up.
I hope they
to
put ketchup with my
hundreds of
fries I
cards.
just ordered.
We'll also be adding quite a few of them into pre-purchase bundles for Showdown in the Badlands.
I should probably
We hope to see
message the
all
driver.
of you getting some amazing cards and filling in or beginning your Hearthstone collection on November 14th.
That was like a pity
All right.
applause.
I feel like we might have some Battlegrounds fans out here.
You don't have ketchup at home?
So
No,
you might
man.
remember then that the last time we were all together at BlizzCon, we unveiled Battlegrounds.
Wait, what are
started
Battlegrounds?
as an experiment became a huge part of the game and a fun way to play in the tavern. But playing together
Oh, this is the auto
is
chess
what
thing?
inspired the new mode we're debuting here today. Queuing up as a party for a lobby is great, but ultimately, you play against each other. What if you could actually play teamed up alongside each other?
Isn't that what TFT
Sounds
has?
fun, doesn't it? We're pleased to announce a truly cooperative way to play. Battlegrounds Duos. With a shared health pool, team combat, and sending cards
God, I just
back
had
and
an
forth
out-of-body
between teammates.
experience.
Now you can fight with your friends instead of
Because
against
10
them.
years ago,
We were inspired
I
by
would
the
have seen
Battleground
this and
community's
thought like,
creativity,
man,
finding ways to team up and
I can't
help
wait
each
for
other achieve
Riot to
top
copy
four.
this.
So now we're setting an official table for you and your partner.
And now I just
to
thought,
take the crown
man, they just copied
together.
Riot.
For those of you here in person, grab a
And
friend
it's because
or
my
make a
wife
new
works
one,
at Riot.
because you can try Battlegrounds
And like
Duos
Blizzard is
here
in a
at
bad
BlizzCon
spot, and like
right
Riot
now
is kind of
at
like
the Hearthstone demo area.
like what a fucking weird world, man.
We're planning to launch
I think
this
I just
new way to play
disassociated.
for everyone early next year, and you can learn more later today and see the new heroes and minions that make teamwork so fun in Battlegrounds. It makes the dream work. We love teamwork. If you're tuning in at home, please make sure to join us at the What's Next panel. And if you're here with us at BlizzCon, you can also join me and other members of the Hearthstone team in the tavern. For you worthy opponents out there, come duel a dev and challenge the Hearthstone team. Or, if you want to catch up after 4 years away, pull up a chair by the hearth. We'll see you in the tavern.
That was like oddly dramatic. And I feel like that was a threat. Or like I have a family held hostage or something. I actually might download this game, and I'm really afraid of that because I've heard that this game's actually good, but it's also a mobile game that is like, you know? Yo, Jane is in this? Of course she is. It turns into a cash grab real fast? Huh.
Apparently. Groups and spells from 5 families: Alliance, Horde, Beasts, Undead, and my personal favorite, BlackRock. You'll battle your way through maps inspired by some very familiar locations. You'll fight to control resources, capture towers, and eventually defeat the boss or player at the other end. Speaking of bosses, each one has their own unique mechanics, so you'll have to adapt your strategies to the threats you'll face as you battle through the campaign and beyond. Our goal was to give you everything you love about Warcraft, reimagined with a big dose of what our team calls joyful chaos. When we set out to make this game, we wanted to offer a variety of challenges no matter how you choose to play it, whether it's for 5 minutes at a time or hours on end. And that was something we especially focused on during the beta, to make sure you have something fun to do every time you open up the game. And for those of you that played the beta and gave us your feedback, thank you so much. It's because of your support and the hard work of our team that we feel we got something really, really special on our hands. Now, let's take a look at the result.
I still don't know what the game actually looks like. What is this song? God, this game's gonna make so much money.
You know, I gotta admit, it's pretty cool watching that video and just thinking about how far we've come since last year. At this point, we just can't wait for all of you to hop in and play. And I mean, we literally can't wait. That's why we've made Warcraft Rumble available to download and play right now.
Wait, wasn't that like already known? Why is he acting like this wasn't?
For us, and we're so all excited to have you join us. And for those of you
Why
in the
are they
audience with me
what?
today, let's bring down the Wi-Fi together. You know I'm kidding, right? Please don't bring down the Wi-Fi. I'm in a lot of trouble once I get off of here.
Okay.
Whether you're a veteran of Azeroth or just have a deep love for strategy games, there's a lot to enjoy here. We've got a huge campaign with over 70 bosses. And for those of you looking for an especially unique challenge, we even have a heroic campaign with an extra layer of difficulty.
Dude, mobile game devs and being awkward on stage. Name a better combo.
We got maps with verticality, capture points, resources, traps, and all kinds of other contraptions. Each map was lovingly handcrafted by our team and is its own unique puzzle. But how you choose to solve that puzzle is completely up to you. And when you're in the mood for a solo dungeon, we've got you covered there as well. Dungeons in Warcraft Rumble are intense, 3-mission gauntlets through places like Normagon and the Dead Mines, where you equip your armies with game-changing relics
Warcraft Rumble
until
is
your
here.
run is over. Or jump into PvP and duke
I think
it
he
out
was
with
expecting
other
the
players
audience
on
to
maps
laugh.
inspired by some of the most legendary maps and battlegrounds found in World of Warcraft. You can even join a guild and work together
Downloading
with your
now.
friends towards some super special shared rewards. I can only say... Nice. But that's just what we have in the game right now. We have so much more coming. For starters, we're going to be releasing a new mini with each season. And that also starts right now.
Wowzers.
Season 1 of Warcraft Rumble is live, and the latest addition to our growing roster of minis is none other than the Banshee Queen herself, Sylvanas.
Wow, it knew what my
We're
work.
also working on
What?
even more ways for you to play with or against your friends.
It knew my
And that
BattleNet
includes the
account when
biggest
I went to
challenge
log
in
in.
all of Rumble, raids. Make sure to join our Warcraft Rumblings panel later today to hear all about raids and what else we have in store
How
for
does
the
it know?
future of this game. Now, BlizzCon, before I go, I just wanted to let you know, the team and I, many of whom are here in Anaheim with us right now, we love playing strategy games. And we set out to make a game that harkens back to our RTS roots, where
Hold the
Warcraft
skip,
began
will do.
almost 30 years ago.
Oh, it's downloading.
It is really made out of a genuine love for Warcraft by people with deep roots in the universe. No matter how you like to play, there's something for everyone to love in Warcraft Rumble. Thank you so much, BlizzCon. Enjoy the chaos, and we'll see you in game.
Yeah, we're gonna make more money than every motherfucker here. Let's go!
Executive producer, World of Warcraft, Holly Longdale.
Wow. What's up, BlizzCon? Oh, I'm
Okay.
so excited to see you all here. This is fantastic. Well, can you believe we've been playing
the
World of
fuck is
Warcraft
she
for
wearing?
almost 20 years? You know, 2004 was
She
a
looks
while
like
ago,
Lena
right?
from Dota.
You know, some of us, we waited in those lines for those midnight releases and got our discs.
Is she an evoker?
Yeah. And we raced home to install those WoW discs one by one. Across nearly 2 decades, players all over the world have taken part in the stories of Jaina, Sylvanas, Arthas, and Thrall, and of course, so many others. And
Bring out
together,
fucking
we jumped
Metzen.
through the portal into Outland. We sailed off into Northrend, and we watched Sargeras stab the world with that sword.
Hey, they mentioned it.
During that time, gaming has changed, and you have changed, and so have we, particularly in the past year. The entire team across both Modern and Classic have embraced their communities. We are truly listening to your voices and taking action. My friends at BlizzCon, now is the perfect time to prepare to close chapters, open new ones, and double down on why we all fell in love with World of Warcraft in the first place. With that in mind, let's get to it. As many of you know, WoW Classic was born out of the community's passion. And of course, most of you know that still drives us today. Like just in August, inspired by our community, we released Classic Hardcore.
It's wild how successful that was.
So, in Hardcore, you only get one life. And if you die, you may laugh, you may cry, you may have to replace a keyboard, but you go again. We've loved watching you take on the challenge or die trying. And because the hardcore community has asked, the team is planning to add a new way to play hardcore early next year.
What does that mean?
And last month in Wrath Classic, we released the
Can you
Fall
buy
of the
like
King patch.
a life?
And while there's still more to come in Wrath, earlier this year, we looked at your feedback to think about where are we gonna go next. We read through a lot, and I mean a lot of your feedback on social media forums, and we sent out surveys to our players. And here at BlizzCon, we're happy to announce Cataclysm is coming. And it's coming with #changes based on your feedback, just like you'd expect from Classic. So now, let's jump into the Wayback Machine and get a reminder of all things Cataclysm.
Wait, isn't that the literal thing that the community didn't want? God, that fucking raid.
You dare trespass into my domain!
God, that fucking raid.
This is my realm.
I mean, a lot of this is like evocative of nostalgia that I didn't think I had because I hated Cataclysm so much. But like, what?
Get ready, my friends, because I love the passion, by the way. Get ready, my friends, because the road to Deathwing's destruction is coming in the first half of next year. All right. Now, over the past 4 years of Classic, we've watched you master the vanilla experience, and we've loved it. So much, in fact, that we thought we'd add some unique flavor with a seasonal note and a dash of discovery. Season of Discovery is vanilla wow with a spicy twist. You're going to discover new secrets as you scour the world and find class-altering abilities.
What?
Have you ever wondered what it might be like to be a tanking warlock? Or take on the role of a mage healer? In Season of Discovery, you can.
So it's seasonal classic?
Yes. Season of Discovery is vanilla wow with a spicy twist. You're going to discover new secrets as you scour the world and find class-altering abilities. Have you ever wondered what it might be like to be a tanking warlock? Or take on the role of a mage healer? In Season of Discovery, you can.
So it's seasonal classic?
The season is going to launch with an initial level cap of 25. And when you hit that max level, you'll be met with the brand new level 25 endgame. You'll discover a brand new 10-player Black Fathom Deeps raid with new and reimagined bosses, mechanics, and of course, rewards. Then, after a couple of months, we'll raise the level cap a bit. You'll find even more endgame content, and so it will go. If you're here at BlizzCon, you can play the Black Fathom Deeps raid in the Warcraft Hall. So, if you love Classic or are just a little intrigued about what exactly a Warlock tank can do, go check it out. For all of you watching online, don't worry. You won't have to wait long to play. Because we want you to discover all of the secrets together, there will be no public testing. WoW Classic Season of Discovery launches in a few short weeks on November 30th.
That's kind of cool.
For more information on the Season of Discovery and Cataclysm, don't miss the Classic panel this afternoon. All right, now it's time to talk to my Dragon Riders in Modern WoW. Our team remains committed to giving you meaningful game updates about every 8 weeks with more content sprinkled in between. We really want Azeroth to feel alive and the home you want to come back to no matter how you play. Our next major update, Guardians of the Dream, is going live in just 5 days. I want to give a shout out to my elves. It is finally our time. 1 week later, Season 3 will start with the last raid of the expansion, Emirdrasil, the Dream's Hope. There we will have our final showdown with Farak and defend our new world tree. But fear not.
What? We have a new world tree?
That's not the end of our time in the Dragon Isles. There's a lot more to come in Dragonflight that will serve as both the epilogue of this story and the bridge to our next one.
Get Sylvanas, burn that shit down.
Like I said earlier, we are evolving. We are changing our approach to this big, beautiful game and how we look ahead to new chapters. BlizzCon, it's time for a new adventure, one that has grown from the very seeds of what captured our hearts when we first set foot in Azeroth. For veteran players, the last 20 years have led us to this. And for those who have yet to join us, now is the time.
WoW 2?
And who better to talk about the first step in this journey?
It's him! It's him! He's here! He's here!
Than someone who carved the path in the first place. Everyone, please welcome my friend and the executive creative director of the Warcraft universe, Chris Metzen.
It's him! Look at this man! He's back, baby! Standing ovation.
What up, BlizzCon?
He's back, baby!
Holy smokes! Horde, where you at?
Why the fuck was he not the first person?
BlizzCon as one! Holy smokes, thank you.
God fucking
thank
damn
you.
it.
It is,
That's BlizzCon, baby.
Thank you, guys. It has been a long, strange trip to get back to this spot. I tell you that. It has been interesting this past year, being back under the hood of World of Warcraft. it has reminded me of a few things. One,
God, my food's here, but I really want to see this.
Love Warcraft. Number two, you know what?
I'm fucking doing it. I'll be right back.
I really missed this work. And number three, on the real, it feels amazing to be back and part of this Blizzard family again. As Holly said a bit ago, next year is the 20th anniversary of World of Warcraft. I can't even believe it. Whatever. How many of y'all have been playing from the beginning? I love you.
I'm back.
So given that...
What'd I miss?
What was that? Doesn't matter. We started thinking, so what next? Right? What expansion hook? What single storyline could possibly match such a historic occasion? We started thinking about, well, I did, the good old days, right? And some of those early mythic ideas that kind of established the background of Warcraft. Started thinking about even some of the newer ideas that have played out more recently, but still in a way feel a little unresolved. And in the mix of all that stuff, in the mix of all those ideas, particular things like, what the hell has Magni actually been babbling about all these years? Was the thing that he came to warn us about in Battle for Azeroth, did it actually play out? Or is there potentially something darker still looming on the horizon? I don't know. Will there eventually be an apocalyptic confrontation between the forces of the light and the void? Talk to me, BlizzCon. I'll tell you what, for nothing, my pally Maine, I'm all in on that kind of thing if it happens. It's gonna happen. And really the big question for all the marbles, what have the Titans actually been doing since the dawn of civilization? What is the real purpose?
How is he so good at this?
Cute little installations slammed into the side of the planet. Do we know everything we need to know about their real intentions for our world? Just saying. BlizzCon. All of these hooks and 100 more. 68, carry the 2. A bunch more. All cooking in the pot. Started to reveal a storyline. Something epic. How epic? Real epic.
I'm actually excited.
A storyline that in almost every way feels like the culmination of the first 20 years of our storytelling. A storyline provided we do our jobs, we do the thing that will vector us into the next 20 years of adventure.
Damn.
BlizzCon. Are you with me, BlizzCon? We call this storyline the World Soul Saga.
Huh. It's kind of Final Fantasy.
The World Soul Saga is so epic, as we covered. It cannot be contained within any single expansion. It is built to play out over multiple expansions over the next few years.
They're Final Fantasying it.
Come on now. Having said that, we are working on multiple ways to deliver this adventure to you a little faster than you're used to.
Oh?
We're not going to get into it at this BlizzCon. Forgive me. But keep your ears peeled. I assure you, we are moving with purpose. And the last thing we really want is for y'all to have your grandkids controlling your mouse and your keyboard trying to wrap this thing up. So, it's coming. Also, given the scale of this monster, we have decided to change it up today. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Dun, 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 dun. Instead of just debuting your next expansion all on its lonesome, we have decided to give you a glimpse at your next 3 expansion sets.
Oh, they're like marveling it.
Does this meet with your approval, BlizzCon? My friends, I'm going to warn you, there may be mild spoilers ahead. Actually, I'm just kidding. They ain't mild. Buckle up. Huh. Are you ready, BlizzCon?
Well, we'll see what happens.
The first part of the World Soul Saga and your 10th expansion is called World of Warcraft: The War Within.
So are we going inside the planet?
In this chapter, you will be descending into the heart of Azeroth itself, exploring new subterranean kingdoms and engaging with ancient cultures like the Earthen and the terrifying Nerubians of Azj-Kahet.
That's cool.
But as the forces of darkness close in around our precious world soul, you, yeah, that's you, will be called to do what you always do, which is dispense indiscriminate justice upon all those who got it coming. Talk to me, BlizzCon. The second part of the World Soul Saga is called World of Warcraft: Midnight.
Well, that's a Void expansion.
In this chapter, you will be returning, ready, to the old world.
Wait, what?
To the fabled lands of Quel'Thalas. There, the forces of the Void have invaded Azeroth, intent on snuffing out the light of the Sunwell and plunging the world into darkness and fear. You will not only help reunify the scattered elven tribes of Azeroth, but you will make your stand with the forces of the light and banish the shadow forever.
Well, we kind of already went to the Sunwell.
BlizzCon, it is Azeroth. Things may not go to plan. Things may just spiral wildly out of control, leading us to the third part of the World Soul Saga. World of Warcraft: The Last Titan.
Okay.
In this chapter, you will again be returning to the old world, this time to the wintry lands of Northrend. And there, at Ulduar, you will bear witness to the return of the Titans to Azeroth. And there, you will uncover a vast conspiracy, one that stretches throughout the history of the world, one that will challenge everything you think you know about the Titans, their intentions, and the true nature of Azeroth itself. In time, my friend, in time.
I don't know what that guy said.
And it's called Silithus. There you go.
Did he say something about the sword?
BlizzCon, my hope, our dear hope, is that you can see when it comes to WoW storytelling, we ain't screwing around.
I mean, okay.
We are playing for all the marbles. We are working to establish a thundering heartbeat for this franchise. Now. Now, BlizzCon. Hearken to me.
Huh.
Always wanted to say that. Thank you. Whether you are a current player, and I'm going to bet that most of you are, or maybe you jumped off the WoW train a few expansions ago,
True.
Now is the time to come home.
Is it though?
Now is the time to pull on your boots, pick up your broadsword or your favorite glowy staff, and get in this fight.
Is it though?
Friends, Azeroth needs her defenders now more than ever. Now, in a few moments, we are going to give you a deeper look at the war within. But before we do that, I want to leave you with a little something to chew on. I want to remind you all that sometimes very epic things can begin with small, heartfelt moments. What you're about to see is one of those moments. And with that, BlizzCon, proud defenders of Azeroth, let the World Soul Saga begin.
Hey, Chris Metzen's really good still. Was that Arthas? Oh, that's Anduin. He's old. Holy shit.
You're here to tell me we don't get to hide. Is that it?
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
He's back, baby.
You didn't just come here for me. It's the visions. You've seen them.
I suspect many have lately. Something, someone, is calling out from the heart of the world. Like a voice from a dream. Something dark is coming, Anduin.
It's the jailer!
The world needs your light again. My son.
I'm not that person anymore. I have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
You are not your past, Anduin. I trust you.
A little on the nose, Blizzard, but okay.
Hear me.
Yo, Azeroth chatting.
They're getting worse. Look, whatever's coming, I'll stand with you. Of course I will. But we were drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
I'm not sure yet. But that sword was aimed at someone.
Oh shit. They fucking mentioned it! Oh, that's funny as fuck.
I guess we're not ignoring that sword anymore. I do have to say, though, every time I see that cinematic, and I've seen it many times, it gets me right in my heart. It feels like a new beginning, and it feels like coming home. And we are so excited about where we are going.
That was a good fucking cinematic.
And now that you've seen or heard the overview for the World So Saga, let's talk about the war within. As we all gather and explore beneath the surface, we'll find an ancient Nerubian civilization. They will be led by someone we were first introduced to in Legion, Xal'atath, a harbinger of the Void. The Void brings destruction and darkness that threatens all light in our world.
Yeah, like...
The last time we saw Xal'atath, she promised we would meet again. And it turns out she was right.
It's kind of interesting.
Thrall and others share the same visions emanating from the heart of the world.
Because the past 3 expansions feel like they didn't even need to exist.
My visions are not the same as the others. No radiance, no song. Just the shadow taunting me from below.
How much you want to bet this comes out next summer? Oh, they're adding Dragonflight to the entire world, it seems.
The fate of our world rests upon the edge of a knife. And our battle lies deep within.
Uh-oh.
In the War Within, alongside beautiful, unique underground zones, we will have challenging dungeons and raids and some new features too that are built to last. If you like exploring on your own with a couple of friends or family, we have delves. These are a variety of bite-sized experiences for 1 to 5 players that will offer endgame rewards. You may also find in your delve a familiar character who'd be willing to fight alongside you. And if you're like me and you have an obsession with alts, we have war bands. With this feature, you could treat all of your characters like family and share banks, reputations, transmos, and more.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. Only took them 20 years.
We're also introducing a new layer of customization for your class specs with hero talents. You might want to take your character down the path of a Dark Ranger, let's say, or a Farseer, and more. Also, during your travels underground, you will meet the Earthen Dwarves, and you'll be able to unlock them as our new allied race.
Did she ever say why she's wearing that, by the way?
I mean, who doesn't
Not that
love
she
a
needs a
dwarf?
reason, but...
The facial hair options are spectacular. There's so much more to talk about, so please join the What Next panel that's coming up right after the opening ceremony right here. What I can tell you, though, is that the call to get into the fight to save our world will ring out when The War Within releases next year.
We're not going to get a... Oh, fall. Fall 2024.
And lastly, I sincerely want to say, we are so excited to begin this new journey with you. And from our hearts,
Oh,
to
Nacho Luke
yours.
says she's Scarlet Witch.
Thank you for bringing our world
get it.
to life. And now, with his own note of thanks, Mike Ibarra.
Thank you to all the teams who presented today. There really is so much to look forward over the next 2 days. And this is only the beginning. I can't wait to walk the halls of all of Anaheim with all of you. It is truly a joy to be here with the Blizzard team and our players. BlizzCon, be great to each other and enjoy the show.
All right, well... Cinematics once again carry Blizzard. We didn't get anything about that survival game.
BlizzCon 2023 would like to thank our partners.
You mean your owners? Is that the... Yeah, I mean, that would... yeah, you know, I mean, That was the beginning is fucking awful. Like the first, like, honestly, the first, like, how long was that? The first 90 minutes, dog shit. I didn't think it was real rough, the first 90 minutes. I'm glad to have Metzen back. I think it's really interesting that the way they're taking World of Warcraft, the direction that they're taking WoW. I don't know if that's enough to get me to play it. It's enough to get me to watch it, I suppose, and see what's going on. The rest of the stuff, like, we got the expansion was expected, I guess, from Diablo 4. I don't know why they were on stage reading patch notes to people. That was kind of strange. Overwatch, just like, man, talk about a wet fart. I just don't, like, what are they doing? I thought, I was under the understanding that game didn't do well and is not doing well as Overwatch 2. And everything that we just saw kind of reinforces that. They said in that panel, or not the panel, but the I forget his name. Whatever the leader, the director of Overwatch said that, like, this is the most focused and clear eyes they've had for the IP, and it's just like, why? Like, what is it then? Because I don't know. It's very easy, though, that I might just be a hater of Overwatch, and that's fine too. Maybe I'm. It's an easy game to hate because I think you get reinforced for it. So maybe I'm just being hypercritical of that. But yeah, Metzen being back was exciting. Out of all of that, like, I will say that felt like the most unlike any other BlizzCon opening ceremony until Metzen came out. And with Metzen there, it felt like the old/good Blizzard. And then the second that he was gone, I realized that we were still watching like modern day Blizzard. So more Metzen. I'm glad that he seems to have the reins of kind of all WoW. And it seems like he has been playing some Final Fantasy in his off time from the company, which is good. Yeah, so those are kind of my I guess quick thoughts on the opening ceremony. But we'll wrap up the video, the VOD here. That was a long 2-hour VOD. Good grief. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you play WoW? Are you going to go back to WoW? I think that's probably the biggest takeaway from there is, like, World of Warcraft, right? They're doing a lot with it. So that's a thing. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me for it. And we'll see you on the streams. Don't forget, we're streaming on YouTube now. Pretty much every single day. We're simulcasting, so feel free to stop on by. You might even see the, like, live on YouTube button. Click it. What are you doing? And then if you're watching on Twitch, as always, Old Faithful, you're doing great. Keep it up. You're doing great, pals. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here.